Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius. We're here for the month of July with you. Here for the month of July. I've been so happy. I've been so lucky that and pleased and warm. My heart has warmed with the people who have been coming into the room. I really appreciate your joining me because it makes a big difference, and having people here with you and chatting with you. But now let me start by saying that I'll be using the tarot called the Mystic Spiral. Very interesting deck from the company Los Carabeo. And I'm going to, every reading is going to be different, of course. So let me first, in terms of how I put the spread, how I lay the cards, let me mix them, and call to me all of the messages, Sagittarius, that need to be given to you. Playful little ritual there. Let's see what's in store for you, Sagittarius. I remember one card is out there. One card wants to come out. It's the Ten of Swords. So then you will be definitely ending a difficult cycle. Those of you who have had a difficult cycle, thank goodness. Hi, everyone. Hi, everybody. And so let's see what is in store. Let's see what's in store. All right, I've got that Ten of Swords, but also I have this Eight of Wands. Very, very nice. Hi, Tarot Tellum. Hi, Tarot Tellum. This Eight of Wands, beautiful Eight of Wands, and the Moon. The Moon. Of course, now when you have this progression, it came out like this. Right, we have this Ten of Wands, the end of a difficult cycle. This Ten of Swords, end of a difficult cycle. We have this Eight of Wands, and then the Moon. Definitely these cards are telling you that change is underfoot. Not only change, but change of a certain nature, a powerful, passionate change. Now, I remember that we saw you in the recent period, let's say the 6-month period. Well, it's been a year, okay? It's been a year, Sagittarius, that I've seen you probably from last year around this time, that you had a lot of work preparing for some kind of, I don't know, convention or a big project, and it comes around, say, once a year, and or there is a period where you are being supervised or evaluated, and this is what I'm seeing now. I'm seeing that that what we are going through now, Sagittarius, with you is that there's a wee bit of stress. There's a wee bit of stress in terms of you having to plan for something, but things are going to be changing very, very rapidly in your favor. I'm going to take a couple of Sibilla cards on that Moon, and because the Moon always hides things, and I'd like to see exactly what it's hiding. Sagittarius. I'm going backwards, as you can see, because I think it's time that we do things differently. All right, Sagittarius, the Moon card. Interesting. We have falsidad, lies. We've got la donna maritata, the married woman who is a protector. She is a powerful, important woman. Something just clicked with my camera. I think there was a glitch in the stream. Can you, if you're following me, let me know if what happened, if you can tell me if the camera stopped or it shut off, or if now that, if you could see me. Tarot, tell them, can you tell me if you can see me now, or what happened exactly? Good. All right, fine. Who knows what happened, because the light blinked. And all right, so back to the Moon and what is happening. There is this cycle here that's coming to a moment again, like a year ago, as I said, and things are going to be changing for you rapidly. There is this wee bit of tension, this wee bit of stress. You're doing a work that you really, really enjoy, you really love. Okay, and we get that. But when the going gets tough, you really get going, and the stress comes out in other ways. You know, you may be irritable, you may be eating less, you may have, you know, things flare up, virus or something. And so you have to be careful with that. These three cards tell you that there is these two people, see, the Donna Maritata and the Gran Signore are two people who are very powerful people that come together. Now, oh, it's raining. Let me just hold on a second. All of a sudden it started pouring and I needed to close the window. That are coming together. There are two forces we're on the job, and I'm seeing this on the job, that are working not always in your favor. There are things that, remember we were looking at the moon. Now the moon hides things. These are not working in your favor. Let me clarify those for you. I'm going to take a few tarot cards from under the deck in terms of this falsità, these lies. And what do I get? I get the Two of Wands. Yes, something will be coming out. There will be, I say coming out in terms of butting heads with somebody. You're going to come to grips with something that is emerging. And there's going to be friction there. Be ready for that friction. And also, we have here this Six of Swords, but be advised that it will blow over and you will get over it. But you're going to have to deal with this directly, head on. So that is one thing that has come out. Something on the job that is going to be, that you're going to have to deal with. Now, let's take some more cards here. Look at this. There's also, this abundance, this Nine of Coins abundant card here that tells you, look, Sagittarius, together, there's the Four of Swords with the Four of Swords and the Knight of Cups. This Nine of Coins here tells you that it may not appear immediately because of the confrontation that you have to have on the job, this Two of Wands, but it will be, as we said, the Six of Swords, moving to a better place. And you need to remember that the abundance comes here when you are in line to move on further down the line, and it's going to take time. So what the cards are telling you, and I'll get to the Knight of Cups in a moment. The cards are telling you, Sagittarius, that there's going to be sort of a stop-go pattern on the job, whereby there's a glitch in the system. You get word that there's somebody is not working in your favor, and you confront it. It will take. This happens in July, and you. It happens in July, right at a time when you are being called to something is going on my nose. I was getting something was falling on my nose. It's happening at a time when you're being called to act. For example, you're at a convention and you have to give a talk, and you find out the day before that something is not right, that someone gave you the wrong slides, or you have the wrong, presentation. And so there you are. It's difficult for you then to continue, and you come to terms with that because you understand who did that. And it was sort of, let's say that thinking positively, they did it by mistake. All right. So you like to think that it was done by mistake, and you had to come to grips with that. That blows over, of course, but it is a glitch in your system. It's something that just ruins the energy for you. But the abundance does come, this Nine of Coins. The abundance is yours after that. So it is after the month of July, we're going into August, when you have a lighter load, Sagittarius, there's a lighter load towards the month of August, towards the end of July. Towards the end of July, many of you will be taking a trip, that's Six of Swords, and it will be bringing you to a better place, both literally speaking, to a better geographical place, and metaphorically speaking, a better spiritual place. Now, I said I would get back to this Knight of Cups, this Knight of Cups. I'm going to take 3 Sibilla cards on this Knight of Cups and see what that is all about, because the Knight of Cups brings you something. You know, see that cup. Cups always come and they're filled. We have to figure out what the cup is holding. And here we have happiness in the heart, allegrezza al cuore. We have fidelity, you know, fedeltà. And fidelity is the opposite of falsità in this deck. And so you are going to a better place. And then consolante sorpresa, consoling surprise. The cup is full with love, of course. You're going to be visiting relatives that you haven't seen, or even that you've never met before. Probably on your companion's side, you'll be meeting them for the first time. You'll be in a group of a large group of people. There will be a festive occasion. There could be here a wedding you have to go to at the beginning of August, and you are planning for that. But first, there is in July this very important project, this very important convention, this very important moment in your work life that you have to go through. So just be advised that towards the end of July, things will be lightened, your load will be lightened. I'm going to go on and seeing what the Sibilla have to say with this Four of Swords in terms of the timing, when, how long is that going to take? And I did couch it in terms of the end of July, the beginning of August. Okay, good. We have lettera, the letter. Then we have the dottore, the doctor, and dispiacere, the sadness. Now, this will be canceled out. As we said in July, this is going to be ending. The third week of July, the difficulty that's being encountered on the job will give way to an open situation that I'm seeing as sort of like a wedding or a party, a garden party, where there'll be a lot of people and you're going to be meeting people that you've never met before. Family, close family on someone's side that you know of. I'm going to take the runes now. Let's take a look at what the runes have to say to you. There's something to be coming out of this bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands. Look, the Five of Wands here, there's a message that I have to give you, Sagittarius, that it needs to come out, and I'm not getting it out yet. Okay, all right, we have riunione, the meeting. We have here messaggero, the messenger, and we have here malinconia, the melancholy. And what I'm seeing here is that there is a moment where, as I said, the difficulties on the job, I need some feedback from those of you who are following me, because things are still, and I'm not sure if I'm still streaming. There is a standstill in terms of how your work goes. And you understand, like I said, there was a glitch in the system, and that is resolved around the end of July, third week of July, around the end of July. Now, there's a moment when you, I said that there was a party, a garden party or a wedding, something that you go to. There is something that happens there that reminds you of when you were a child, And there's a bit of nostalgia there that creeps in, because you're at a stage in your life, Sagittarius, that you're very happy. You're giving thanks for what you have. This is a chosen life for you. You're very aware that this is something that you chose, and you have made all the right decisions. You have that feeling. And It's just a moment where you're in a group of a lot of people, and you look and you think to yourself, how blessed I am, and at the same time, how blessed I am, it comes out, and you turn and you look back, and there's a tinge of melancholy to think, oh, weren't they good times? Weren't they good times? There's another message here coming out, and they're calling, they really are calling the Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins. This is an earth sign which is Taurus, Libra. No, sorry, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn here that you may be involved in. And they're very important for you. And at that garden party, at that encounter, it could be a partner, but in that encounter, there will be an earth sign that is going to remind you, look, Sagittarius, turn your gaze, because this is where the party is. And this is what you need to give thanks for. Now, let me take the runes to see what they have to add, Sagittarius. Okay, looky here. Yera, the first thing I get here is Yera. Yara is talking about beating time. It tells me that this is just one step. This is a trampoline to another month of August. July is just one phase, because what is coming up that will be of importance, that will hit you in the head, is going to come up in August, where those those illuminations are going to be coming up. Then I have runes here. I've got Algiz. Algiz is Merkstaven, and it's talking to me about the period in July where you will get the sensation that, yes, you're in a group of people. Yes, you're at a garden party. Yes, you're at a wedding. But you have the sensation that the king is naked, that you're without defenses, and you feel defenseless. And also I have Manats, a Merkstave, and that also tells me that you really do feel defenseless in terms of other people coming to your aid. But remember, there's this Queen of Wands, Queen of Coins, and this is a female. I'm seeing this as a female earth sign, that it will be, even if they come to you and say, hello, Sag, you may not remember me, but I was a friend of your mom's, or I was a friend of your dad's, or I was a friend of your brother's. You have something so nice about you. You have this air about you. I heard all about your success. Good, keep it up. I'm proud of you. Just those few words they'll say that will be so meaningful. You really have to remember what they say to you. I have here Wunyo and Wunyo Merkstave. Sorry, Wunyo. Wunyo is Merkstave, and it does tell me that tinge of sadness when you turn your head can literally be blown up into a fully fledged depression if you don't watch out, because that earth sign brings you back with your feet on the ground. And remember, now is the moment to give thanks. We have Ingvats right as a focus rune here, and it talks about successful abundance, Fehu, which is yours. Because in this month of July, you do get a bonus in terms of monetary bonus, in terms of a tip to play in the races, some kind of bonus, some kind of news comes your way that you can use to your favor, that will bring you then an economic return. And this Isa rune here tells me, Sagittarius, that it is a tip that you need to take personally and use what you know about what you're interested in order to play literally your cards right, in order to put your bet on a certain thing. It has to be your call, your idea, and you can't get counsel on this. You're the one who's going to be making that decision. Here I have Iwat's Merkstave. Here too, this is telling me, just like Algit's Merkstave, they're both telling me, look, you're going to feel like the king is naked. You're going to feel defenseless. However, we've got Gifu here, and Gifu talks about a give and take. And it really is about Sagittarius, the month of July, you giving what you have to give others. And it comes back to you in many, many different forms, many different forms. And there's something very particular about the way you work, the way you move, the way you think, and your perspective on life that is so, so unique that there's no room for looking back and being nostalgic, because the party is here. And this is where we really become abundant, ladies and gentlemen, Sagittarius friend. Now is your time to become abundant. Don't waste it. Ladies and gentlemen, namaste. I do hope this was of help to you. And like and share my videos if you enjoy them. And subscribe. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much for joining me live. And I'll be back tomorrow with 4 more videos for July. Bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen. Be back soon. Be back soon. Be back soon.